There we go. There's a nicer fish. Come on, be a walleye. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the US of Angling, where I travel the US full time in a travel trailer and I fish everywhere I go. Today we are headed to do a little bit of spillway fishing. It is just a hot and windy summer day, 90+ degrees and almost 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We're just gonna be fishing the last couple hours of the day, possibly into the darkness if the fish start biting. A lot of times once that sun starts setting, temperature goes down and so does the wind. One of the beautiful things about spillway fishing is you never know what you're gonna catch. Let's go catch something. All right, guys, we are here and the water is much lower than I was expecting. Here the last few weeks, all the rivers have been absolutely crazy. This is pretty darn low. We got a couple hours until sunset, so I'm just gonna start casting around. Walleye, wipers, catfish, crappies, those are all on the wish list, so hopefully we can get something figured out. Hopefully those fish start biting as the sun starts setting. Fingers are crossed. All right, guys. Gonna start out with just a little Bobby Garland on a 32nd ounce jig head to see if anything wants to go after a little jig. Like I said, it's still pretty early, so we're gonna start small. First cast. No way. No way. Oh my gosh. A first cast little walleye. It's an absolute dinker, but a first cast walleye. Please don't let this be a first cast curse. Hopefully it's a sign of good things to come. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. People are probably gonna start showing up. There's already a couple people here. There's a group of 4. Glad we got this spot at least. Another fish. Ooh, this one's bigger. Looks like it broke way down by the jig. It might have been a nice freaking walleye. Dang it. I had a complete brain fart there. I forgot that I had 3-pound test on this rod. And I just fought that fish like I had 8-pound test on. So I just put on some heavier line for a fluorocarbon leader. Hopefully we can keep getting bit. I've been here 5 minutes. That couldn't have been more than 8 casts. We got 1 walleye and broke off on something a little bit bigger. Hopefully it keeps trending in this direction with no more broken lines. Oh my gosh, I just got bit again right there. Man, we got fish biting. I think they just might like this little shaded area right here. I thought we were gonna have to wait a while, but we're getting bites right off the bat. There we go. Drum. That could have been what hit this and broke my line. Didn't really feel like a walleye. It kind of took off really fast, which walleye don't usually do. It's probably a big one of these things. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself to make myself feel better. We still got a lot of daylight left. Man, there's another bite. I was expecting things to be really slow until the sun started going down, but we're getting some action here. Not surprised, we're throwing the #1 lure on the planet, old Bobby Garland. This little thing will catch 5-inch bluegills. It will also catch 25-inch walleyes. Catches freaking everything. Oh man, I'd love to see a big one of these. Figured there was gonna be some crappies down here, but hopefully we can find one bigger than 5 inches. All right. It's a little bit bigger walleye. That is walleye number 2. I am very optimistic at catching a couple nice ones. Not the most graceful release, but it'll work. A little bit bigger crappie. Not a keeper yet, but bigger than the last one. We're definitely trending in the right direction. Oh, walleye number 3. These things are dinkers, but just hard to be upset about walleyes in any capacity at all. Come on, give us a keeper. Those kids over there are catching the crap out of gar. I think he's throwing minnows under a bobber. Fish are just jumping like crazy out here. We haven't been here very long. There's a nicer fish. Come on, be a walleye. Be a walleye. It's a walleye, but I just hooked him in the top of the head. He felt a little weird. What is that? Number 4, I think. There we go. What are you? Another walleye. Oh my goodness. This size just needs to get a little bit bigger. Just need to add about 4 more inches on that and we'll be in business. If this is another walleye. Nope, biggest crappie yet though. All right. Catching walleyes and crappies. Really hoping as the day goes on these things get bigger. I know this Bobby Garland will catch big fish, but I might throw something a little bit bigger. We'll see.
I threw a fish basket in down there.
Oh, right on. You catching some?
Catching some small walleyes.
That's what I'm catching too. Got a bunch of small walleye and some small crappies. I can't believe this is all the water that's coming out of this lake.
Well, I wonder if you're not afraid it's going to dry up like it did last year.
Yeah, that's probably very true. Yeah. We're just gonna go a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go from a 1/32 ounce jig to a 1/8 ounce jig. And I'm gonna put on a 3-inch Kitech. This thing is an absolute walleye killer. There's a couple nice walleye in here. They should inhale this bait. That
4 or 5 inch spoon, about every other cast.
really?
Slam the shit out of it.
I just saw that fish. That was the biggest walleye. That one might have been close to 15 inches.
They're full in here. I've never seen so many of them up in here.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
There's a night crawler on the bottom catching them.
I saw its back. That was definitely a walleye. That would have been close to 14, maybe 15 inches. Dang it. There's a nicer fish. Come on, be a walleye. What is happening? Oh my gosh. What is freaking happening? Couldn't see that one. I'm gonna tell myself it wasn't a walleye, but I've been catching so many. I bet that's what that freaking was. Oh my gosh. I don't know how he got off. There we go. Come on. Stay on here now. Ooh. A little bit bigger crappie. This is in the keeper category. 3-inch Kitech swim bait. All right, that would definitely be a keeper there. Give me a nice walleye. We are catching some fish today though. For how hot it's been all day, I thought it might be tough, but they are biting. These fish, I mean, I bet there's 5 fish that jump a minute, maybe 10. Yeah, more than 5. These fish are just stacked below the spillway. Barely any water coming out of here. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Catching anything?
Oh yeah, catching a bunch. They're just, everything's small so far. He's got his fish right there. Man. Yeah, they're loaded down here. I can't get anything big to bite.
These things have teeth.
They do. Please tell me this is a walleye. Please. Please be a walleye. No. Oh man. Yep. They keep tricking me. It's the biggest fish I've caught and I keep thinking they're nice walleyes and then it's just these sheephead. Man. Drum after drum after drum after drum. Crazy. It's getting to be that time of night though. Hopefully the walleyes, bigger walleyes start biting. Be something cool. Whoa.
Oh, it's funny. That's a baby funny.
Come on. This is the biggest fish of the day. I have a feeling it's probably going to be another sheephead though. Come on, be something cool. Be something cool. Please. And it's a sheephead. Oh gosh. Well, they're fun to reel in until you see them.
Right?
That's definitely the biggest one of the day. All right. If we can just get a walleye that big, that'll be all right. That'd be great. Another nice one. Please be anything but a drum. Anything but a drum. Please. Catfish. I'll take that. All right. Sweet. All right, that's anything but a drum. All right, little channel cat. What is that? 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th species of the day. Wouldn't let go of my thumb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you bit down pretty hard. Please be a walleye. Please let us end on a freaking nice walleye. Come on. Please be a walleye. What is that? Oh my gosh. Another big drum. That sucks. Oh, well, I think that's probably going to be the last fish of the night, unfortunately. I'm starting to get bit up like crazy, and and I've not caught one walleye worth of crap. Oh, caught plenty of these though. Well guys, that was not the day that I was expecting, and I mean that in a good way. I thought we were gonna have to grind it out until dark just to try and catch a couple fish. We ended up catching a boatload of fish. Just unfortunately, most of them were pretty small. If we could have added 4 or 5 inches to all those walleyes and crappies we caught, that probably would have been my best day of the year. Every time I would catch something nice or feel something nice on the end of the line, it was one of those drums. Definitely not a day to complain about. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more videos just like this, hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys. Get out there and catch something.